Okay, I'm going to show you how to create a new GACC account. So we're going to go into our browser and type in cipher.singlewindow.cn. You can see that once you've entered it the first time, it will show up in your memory, which sometimes causes problems. You'll need to go back in, and if you run into problems, you can go back up here into the browser window and start over cipher.singlewindow.cn and log in again, and it will sometimes clean out whatever was waiting there. So for now, I want to show you how to create an account. So create an account. This is your basic login page. You've got the option of being in English or Chinese. Of course, we want English. This is your username, password, and your security code if you're already registered. If a company is registered and they forgot the password, they can click on this function here, forget password. It's a very easy way to generate a new password. Actually, I'll just show that to you real quick. And that will, you can type in one of the companies I was working with, Minturn Nut. Let's see if they show up. Yeah, see it shows that this company has an Article 7 product registered already. And since his email address kind of shows up in the background there, you know that his account has been authenticated and is in working order. Here's a security code. You click on send email verification code, and it will send to this email address a new password. And then once you get the code, put the code back in here, and then you can move forward. But let's go back to this screen before. And okay, so now here's, like I'm saying, Cipher. So we're just going to start over, take us back to the beginning. And we're going to click create an account. All right, so to create an account, the username has to be at least 6 letters. So let's call it Schneller Nut. And the password is going to be SCHNELERNUT1. SCHNELLER Nut 1. Country region is USA. This is really important. This registration number has to be the FEI number, the Food and Drug, or FDA, the US FDA, FDA Establishment Identifier number. It's usually a 7-digit or 10-digit number. Most of them are 10-digit and they start with 300. So FEI, FEI, FEI. Organization name, Schneller. Contact, Schneller. Contact number, 703-703-7037. Address, 703 South Street, Fargo, Keith. I have to put my email address in there at hotmail.com. You have to put an actual email address in there so you can authenticate your account just to get it set up. 85U, and then you have to follow these security codes very carefully. Now we're ready to send myself an email verification code. It says email sent successfully. Now I can go into my Hotmail account and you see I was practicing here earlier and I got 3 of these notifications. There it is. Okay, 662-899. Okay, now we got the correct code in there, and it says to log in. It's going to take us to a funky place. So let's go back up here and type in CIFER single window.cn. It'll take us back to the beginning. And what we're going to call this Schneller nut, and CHNELER nut 1, and put in the code T8EQ, and we're going to log in. Okay, now we're in the system, and this is where you have the menu over here on the side. Close this stuff up here at the top. It shows my username is up here that I just created, Schneller Nut. This is how you log out of the system. And if you needed to make a change to your password or your account, you could do that up here. But when we're just setting up a new application, there's a big difference in these two categories. This category up here are all of the Article 7 products that require support from the competent authority. So you can see here where we have the nuts and seeds, right? And we've got casing, we've got meat products, eggs, edible oil, seeds, dairy, aquatic products. Those are higher risk category products that require support from FDA in the United States, or the competent authority. It might be Department of Commerce or NOAA or FSIS for the meat products. And then down here at the bottom, this shows all of the other categories that are out there. So it shows, like down here, nuts and seed products. This would be the roasted products that can be self-registered. So if a company just needs to go in and self-register basic products that don't require competent authority support, they go in here. Now, again, we just set up that account, and here's my FEI number. This is what links everything together. If the FEI number isn't here, FDA won't be able to find the company, and GACC won't be able to link this account up with what's in FDA's records. So here's my enterprise name, the plant establishment time. I'm just going to fill this in. USA address 703 South, USA, legal name, Keith. My phone number start with a 001 and then 703 7037. I'll put my email address in there, SCHNELER hotmail.com. That's for the legal representative. Contact name is Keith. 001, and then we'll put in 703 7037, and then Keith Schneller at hotmail.com. Make sure you spell your email address right, KEITH. And I forgot the H up here in this one, which is not good. SCH. Okay, and then this is where we have to go down. You have a it asks for, wherever you see the red asterisks, those are mandatory. You have to put something in. If there isn't an asterisk, just leave the box blank. And then remarks and name of the registration approval competent authority, just leave that blank. You could put FDA or FSIS or whoever it is, but I think for all these other products it would be FDA, but since it's not mandatory, I would just leave it blank. And then you come down here, this is where you would upload your business license. What kind of business license you have. For For the raw nuts, our almonds, our companies are using the California Public, what is it? California Department of Public Health Food Processing Certificate. That's what most of them have used. Some of them have a business license from their county. Some of them, I think, have used a food safety certificate from CDFA, the California Department of Food and Agriculture. So I'm just going to close that one for now. Now, here it shows the next thing. This is where we're adding the products in. And when you click on add here, you have to choose, are you production, processing, or storage? So let's say we're a storage facility and we're doing roasted almonds in my facility. And I know that the HS code is going to be 200819, I believe. Other nuts in dried containers, walnut meats. But see, this is how you know. Now, if I type in 0802, it won't show up in there. See? 0808, chapter 8 is for the raw nuts and it doesn't show up. So the only option I have in this case is to do the processed roasted nuts. So we'll just go with this other nuts in airtight containers. And Schneller Nut Brand. And then now it says number of storage warehouse. We don't know what that means. There's no asterisk, so leave it. Capacity of the warehouse. We don't know what that is. And then they ask for the your annual production capacity. So this needs to be done in thousands of tons. So it's the design capacity versus the actual. So if our design capacity is 10,000 tons per year, then your actual capacity is going to be something, 10%, something lower than that. It doesn't accept any dashes or commas, so you just have to put the straight number in there. And then I guess that's it. For the raw nuts, you would have to put in your HACCP information or a processing flow chart. Here it asks for a product photo. Let's see if we can close this now. Oh, okay. I forgot up here at the top. I chose the HS code for the product that we're all familiar with, but the Chinese also use a CIQ code, which is an internal number that they use. I think it kind of shows how the product will be processed, or if there is further processing, how it will be further processed. So 999 is one of the numbers. It's usually either a 999 or a 101. So we have to choose 999. Looks like it only gives us one option. And then we can save that.